Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome to episode 4 here of my Road to Tokujou account. We will go ahead and get queuing here for game number 4. And we're up against some Q ranks, no Dans, 1 Qs and a 5 Q. And let's see what we got to start. Pair of the East is pretty good. For us 3 mana, we do have a shape that accepts it. Gonna be looking to go straight forward here. I'll definitely chi the Penchan. The Kanchan shapes, they're hard to fill. I'll go ahead and cut the 1-1 here. Doesn't really mess with our acceptance that much. This is interesting. I'll go ahead and cut 6 mana there. Here's the East. I'll allow myself the opportunity to pawn either 2 here by not keeping the Ryankan shape. I did get some feedback from one person about perhaps making a how to play Riichi Mahjong video, so perhaps that will be on the horizon. If that's, once again, something you'd be interested in, do let me know in the comment section. I'm gonna go ahead and allow myself to pawn even more here.
Each.
We do have a Riichi across the way. We have to be careful here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut Tuso. Alright, he doesn't want it. The 5 pin and 8 pin look pretty bad, so I'm not sure yet whether I want to cut them. Alright. We've got some safety here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the Tuso again, and then perhaps look into cutting 2-man, 2-man. Against the dealer, I don't need to mess around too much. It's better to be safe here. Here I could chi and cut the safe 2-man, so let's go ahead and do that. And go from there, maybe another door will open up. 6-man comes out, so if we draw something dangerous, maybe we look into cutting it. While our hand does advance, we would have to cut dangerous tiles. So I think it's best to fold.
Sumo.
And there's a sumo. There's a 4-7 pin weight. And we do sumo 6,000 all. Pretty big hand there. Glad we didn't deal in. For this episode, I figured out how to make my browser window full screen, so you won't be seeing the tab at the top, the browser tab. So that's my one improvement for this episode. Regarding other clients, so as of the time I'm recording this video, which is October 3rd, you'll probably be seeing this video after October 3rd because I'm trying to record them ahead of time and then post them like maybe once a day if I have enough of them stockpiled. So you'll be seeing this perhaps a few days after October 3rd, however, as of the time I'm recording this, on Riichi City, they're going to be having their first major anime collab. They're going to be collabing with Like Wars Recoil, one of the most popular anime of 2022. So it's pretty exciting. It's gotten a lot of people to download the client who didn't previously give it a chance, and they've sort of been grinding and accumulating gacha tickets to be able to roll for their favorite Light Core's Recoil character. I'm thinking when the collab comes out, I'll make a video of me perhaps rolling the banner, trying to see if we can roll some of these exciting characters from Light Core's Recoil. I'm hoping to get Chisato, she's my favorite. And if we do happen to get one of those characters, perhaps play a game as one of the characters on the client so I can show you guys how that client plays. It's very similar to Mahjong Soul, but it's got its own quirks that are slightly different. So I'm happy to show you guys, make a video. I do appreciate on Riichi City how much effort the developers are putting into the game. I think it's getting better very quickly. When it first got released, it had its fair load of issues, but they've been tackling them fairly quickly, and it's becoming a fairly well-polished game. So I'm excited where they will go. I'm glad they got their first anime collab. I think if they become popular enough, they could give Mahjong Soul a run for their money. And I think because Mahjong Soul sort of runs a monopoly on the Mahjong, the Riichi Mahjong gacha genre, they can afford to take it easy because they have like no competition. And I feel like they've gotten lazy with art design and the frequency of new content and events. So obviously Riichi City getting better forces Mahjong Soul to get better as well. And as a result, us players who play multiple clients or either or end up having a better experience overall, so that's great. Using Riichi again once more, so because I'm not quite tempai yet and my hand kinda sucks, I'm going to fold again.
Sumo.
There's the sumo again. This guy's just finding some good luck here and hit one Uridora for 4,100 all. And this guy already up to a massive lead here in East 1. East 1 Honba 2, the door is Hatsu. We find ourselves not holding any of those, so we should be wary that perhaps one of our opponents has a pair. But for now, we'll proceed as normal. Turn 1, I decided to cut the East to kill it. Make sure we don't give our dealer Toyman the chance to pair it up and have double tone. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the 3, so because the 1 pin can be my pair here, and 7 mon, floating 7 mon is okay to keep for now, I feel. Alright, now I'll cut the 7 mon because we are Ishan 10 with fairly wide UK here with the Pinzu. We tempai on 2, 3, 2 pin, 3 pin, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pin. Pretty much any Pinzu except for 4 pin here. Gives us tempai. Fortunately, we're facing once again a Riichi from the dealer, and against the dealer, we have to be disciplined. We can't afford to deal in and potentially bust if we deal into 18,000 points, or be crippled a lot by dealing into perhaps 12,000 plus the 2 Honba. So let's be safe here. Alright. June comes out. This is a bad wait for us. I don't think I want to take a 5-pin tanky Riichi, so I'm just gonna wait it out.
Gee!
I don't think I can cut either of these tiles. Just gonna cut 9.
1
7 pin. Alright, it seems like my two opponents are sort of done with this dealer's shenanigans and they want to push their hand. Perhaps I'll let them do their thing and see if they deal into each other or to the dealer.
Wrong.
Alright, we have somebody else. Oh, now I understand why this person was pushing. Not sure why this person was pushing, but Dora 4 with the Hatsu hidden in your hand, I understand completely why you would push that hand. Glad we stayed out of the way. Definitely the right call there. We move on to East 2 finally. The Dora is 5 mon. We don't have any 5 mon, but we can accept the tile here. And we do pick one up, which is great. Go ahead and cut one so. Alright, we pick up a 5 pin here. With 2 Dora, maybe I'll push a little. Our opponent here, the dealer, has pawned the Haku, which is we should be wary about, but they haven't shown any indication of being done by. They're still cutting stuff from inside their hand and nothing too useful still. Go ahead and unconfirm this shape right here. Oh, we got a pawn across the way. That tile could be useful for Itsu. I think I'm gonna cut the 8, so... It does get rid of our 7, 8, 9 Kanshokuru chance, but I think we are closer to Itsu here. That's unfortunate, because that would have enabled us to get the Itsu there. Alright, I'm gonna cut 4 pin. We are Ishanten, not great. I think if we had cut the 4 pin the turn that I picked up the 8, so I could have, or the turn that I cut the 8, oh, that's better. Alright. We have to choose one of these kanchans to cut.
Each.
We do have a Riichi here, unfortunately, while we are Ishanten for potentially a pretty big hand. It still comes out. Okay, it passes. That means 5-so is safe for now because it's become Nakasuji. I'm not gonna chi. I will chi. I will chi. It makes it so that we can only win on the Wanman, but it is Genbutsu. So maybe it will be cut. That's the reasoning here. Is that it?
Home.
Just a long pause and a pawn. Wow, 5 mon is a bit ridiculous. Oh.
Sumo.
Great draw there for us. We get the Itsudora too. We move on to East 3, it's our dealership at last. Dora is 3-so. We have a workable hand here. Picking up some honors here, not really advancing. We can connect, so I'm not gonna cut the 2-so just yet because we could pick up a Dora. And if we pick up the 3-so, I would rather keep it. Well, maybe now I will cut it and keep the East. 8 pin's quite okay. I'll cut the east now. This is not a callable hand, unfortunately. Find a way. We'll have to find a way to tempai closed here. Nine pin doesn't do much for us. This guy has a pawn of the south, and we don't really see any Dora still, so it's possible they might have a big hand here. I'm thinking now that we've picked this up, I could go the safer route and cut 6 so that we know is safe against that guy instead of keeping the potential Ipeko shape here. Okay, pause on the 9-man, but they didn't want it. Four pin's pretty good. 7 so just came out, so I will cut that now, and we are Ishan Den. If we tempai, I will Riichi because it's my dealership. Nine-man from inside the hand is interesting.
Wrong.
And that's it. Not quite enough to end the game though, just 2,000 points. Dealership passes, we move on to East 4, Dora is a 1 so. We do have a 1 so. Not the best starting hand, we do have 8. Criminals and Honors. If I pick up a 9th, do I abort? Perhaps I do. This hand's not stellar. We do. Alright, let's redeal. I'm happy to get a reroll there, and once again the door is 1, so it's like there's no change. However, our hand is slightly better than 8. Terminals and Honors there. Got our honors there. We pick up a couple pairs. Not sure where this hand's gonna be headed yet. It's not great. Maybe it's gonna be a fold. And for now, let's try to make some shapes. Another pair. Perhaps Chito-chan's, perhaps some kind of Honitsu with the Pinzu. Oh, maybe some kind of Honitsu here. I'm gonna cut the Dora now before it becomes too dangerous. In case we decide to go the Honitsu route. It would have connected, but that's okay. Well, I guess it could also be 7, 8, 9 Sanshoku here, and it's and we could open. There's a couple of 8-sos already out, so if we see another, maybe we'd be inclined to make the call here and open for the Honita, for the Sanshoku Nomi. Not great, but also I don't know how else we can complete this hand. Not gonna open just yet. Pause on the 2-man. Nothing. We haven't picked up any additional pairs of Pinzu, so any opponent that's nearing Tenpai here, this guy may be his closest, based on those discards. We could start trying to go for a flush maybe.
1
Not great. But this hand's excruciatingly slow. Might as well start making some calls and see where we can go with it. The East hasn't come out. I think I'm gonna cut it now. Someone might want it, and they do. And pause and cut 6 pin. Let's advance our hand a little. The south wind also hasn't been cut, so maybe if I manage to get to Tenpai, I could perhaps Tanki on it. However, Chun also hasn't come out, so maybe we just fold now. I don't know if I can pass both South and Chun. I'm not sure if I want to take the risk here.
Riichi.
We do see a Riichi here. I guess this guy we don't really have anything safe, huh? Do we bank on drawing something? Or do we chi? Alright, I'm gonna chi and cut south. Nice. Oh, we would have picked up that 3 pin.
Sumo.
It's an uncle inside the hand. Alright, Riichi Sumo. Not the worst. We have a pretty decent starting hand here. South 1, Dora's 5 so. Nice pickup there.
Home.
One of the East is interesting, not sure what their plan is yet. Driven Haku, but they didn't take it. Let's keep the second Haku for safety. Hatsu?
Home.
Yep, there's the Yaku there. Cut Naiman now, because this person might want Manzu. The double Dora comes out. They definitely don't want anything around there, huh? That means probably 3 and 6 so are okay. It's an okay tile to get. Start with 3 so, because if we pick up the 5 so Dora, it's better to have the 6. Make a Ryanman shape. Not gonna pull that one. That's a nice pickup. Alright, I'll cut my Dora acceptance now. And keep this Ishanten. We could open there, but no. I think our hand could be more than that. We could 1-2 pin from inside the hand, probably not Tenpai yet, but we should be wary a bit. Don't know if we can cut 6 mon if we wait long enough. Now it might be too late to cut it, so perhaps we'll keep that shape intact. And break this one into 1. Oh, 2 mon did come out, so I'll cut it again.
Chi.
And it's just a chi. And now they're probably Tenpai. We definitely cannot cut any Manzu. no matter what. Long pause on the 2. Alright. You go pawn across the way.
1
I'm gonna take that tile.
4
Alright. Not a bad outcome there, puts us in second place. South 1 repeat 1, Dora's 3 so.
ポン
There's a pretty low chance we ever catch up to this guy, so I think we're just gonna be playing for second place this game, which we'll happily take. Okay, that's an interesting one. Maybe we get rid of the 2-4 here, keep the 5-8 Ranman here with the potential pair here. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it's maybe okay. We find ourselves Ishanten here, not the best of shapes considering 2 7s are out. So this 7, 8, 9 Penchan only gets filled by 1 tile. I'm thinking perhaps we downgrade here. We go back. This way we can pawn for Tenhou. Dora comes out. Wish I could have it. Long pause. Oh, didn't take it. I could 8 pin since I've decided to abandon this shape. Dora comes out again. If this person has a pair of it, there's none left for me out there, huh? One of the West is kind of interesting. What could they possibly want? I like that pickup. I guess it's gotta be Hatsu. Hatsu over here. So if we pick up a Hatsu, I don't think we can cut it. Got a Riichi across the way. Long pause. Did keep the West as a safe tile, which I can cut. 1 man safe though, so I'll cut that first. We're at 5. Okay. Well, we can take Tenpai here and cut a safe 7-1. And then if somebody decides to cut the 3 so because it's safe against the Riichi, I could win on it. 4 pins safe against the dealer. Shun's okay. There's a Hatsu. This guy wants it for sure. Cut the Dora? No. Alright, thankfully we just pick up a safe tile there.
相撲
Wow. They were Damaten there. Not the Dakame there. Interesting choice not to Riichi. I might have chosen to. So pretty good weight. We go to south too, the door is north.
地位
I'm not gonna be opening this hand just yet. Do I want to cut the Dora? Maybe not yet. Let's cut the Formon because it's sort of by itself. Just cut my 456 Sanshoku here, but I think it's kinda hard to get it.
Riichi.
We have a Riichi there, so I guess we'll cut safety. Hand's kind of far away from Tenpai, so let's try not to die. Dealing into the last place Riichi here would be pretty catastrophic.
Home.
The west gets pawned, which is interesting. This guy might be going for a Sozu flush. 9 pin comes out, which is great for me. I'm just gonna cut it. 6 pin Makasuji comes out. Alright, we got safety for days. We do pair up the Dora, but we're not gonna pursue this hand. Well, the north comes out. And again.
Home.
Wow. Got another pawn over there. I'm just gonna keep folding here. Just get out of the way. Interesting here. I'm just gonna cut Dora though. No need to mess around. I don't know if you can hear my cat meowing, but I think my cat's hungry right now and she's come here to meow. Okay, we're almost at the end here.
Tsumo.
Wow, we got a Tsumo almost at the very end. Just Riichi Tsumo. Fortunately for us, last place hasn't been winning many big hands. We move on here. We have a pair of the Hatsu, so it's a callable hand.
Home.
Let's pawn that tile. Now we're each on 10. Can pawn the 1 so 2 so G3 pin. For Hatsudora 1, which is fine. Gets this guy out of his dealership more importantly. And if we can run this guy, then we come we overtake for second. Going into South 3, which isn't too bad. We pair up the Dora as soon as it comes out, maybe it comes out again. Upgrade our hand from 2000 to a Mangan would be pretty good. We take the Tenpai, here's the question. Yeah, I'll take it. There's a small enough gap between the next placement that perhaps it's okay to take the 2000. Unfortunately, our Chi does get this guy to Tenpai.
Riichi.
And another person. Alright. Rather unfortunate there. I think I should just get out of the way. Does that deal end? I think it does. Nope. Alright.
Dom.
Wow. Dealing on the red one kinda stings a little. Now it's a more even playing field, but we are in second place. This hand's quite good. And we pick up another Yanmen shape here. Pretty good. We reach on 10 with our Ryanmen shape. With Adora. On turn 2, can't ask for much more. Let's hope we get to Tenpai soon.
Home.
One of the West. Not sure what it means yet. Perhaps I should look into cutting this out soon, because it could be what this person wants. We don't want to deal in with it. I'll cut it now. Alright, they didn't take it.
Home.
Got one of the two so. I'd love to call Riichi now. Yes.
Each.
And let's see what happens. Hmm? Tune for the dealer? No. Only Patsumo for us.
Chi.
We'll see if perhaps, wow, 7 pin is a crazy cut. If I were the guy in front, I would just be folding, preserve my lead when I have so many points, but they seem to want to continue fighting. They might not think I'm waiting for Manzu or Sozu for that matter, because I haven't cut a single Pinzu here. They might do some
Riichi.
waiting on Pinzu, but I guess that was Tsumogiri Riichi. Okay, we do
Go.
get the we do get the tile from 29 for West pushing still, even against 2 Riichis. And 2 Ura for a Mangan to put us more firmly in second place. And we'll happily take it. It's our dealership now. We have a pair of the South and a couple Dora here. Always a welcome sight.
Home.
We're now over 12,000 points clear of second place. Clear of third place, that is.
Chi.
Our opponent's being kind of aggressive once more. I'll have to match their speed if I want to catch up, probably. Yes.
Home.
I'll cut these dragons because it's possible they want to pawn it with a couple of open melds across the way that may need additional help. We pair up the Haku, so I'll keep it. Over here? No, Khan. This guy is not being careful whatsoever. They're sort of just enjoying themselves. Good for them, I suppose. But generally speaking, that's not advisable play. I'm gonna go the Penchan here. Maybe this is a flush, but if the red 5 connects, I think I keep it.
Go.
Alright. 22 no me. Not bad. We're going to all last till over 10,000 clear. We can't catch up to this guy even with a direct hit. Direct hit Hane. So perhaps it's just settling for second place for us here. I think I'll Chi6 so if it comes out. Just speed things up. End the game possibly. No, maybe I should have kept the 1 pin there for the potential flush, but I didn't think it would be a flush after I picked up the Jianman shape. Keeping the north for safety and getting close to Tenpai here.
Riichi.
We do have a Riichi here. I'm going to cheat to break the Ipatsu and cut the safe north. 7 is dangerous, but it passes. 3 pin is kind of crazy. I'm just gonna cut a safe tile.
Chi.
Okay, the dealer wants to fight. Another 3 pin comes out. I'm gonna cut 8 pin or 8-so. Alright. And considering we see every single 9-so here and a couple 8-7-sos, it's kinda hard to use. So it's probably the safest choice I got. Two pin comes out. I could maybe take Tenpai here. No Yaku Tenpai, not sure what it would do for me, but...
Long.
Okay, we do have a deal in. And it doesn't look like it's a Hanuman, and we're gonna keep our second place here. Very good. And this guy saves himself from fourth. Pretty good. We get our second place here, which means we do earn some points. 15 points for our second place. Thank you. So second or a first place next game would see us promoting to 8Q. So let's hope we can get there. That was the fourth game. We've managed to avoid fourth until this point. Let's keep the streak going, hopefully, and glad we earned a little bit of points here. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next game.